Hey guys, this is John's Brix here, and today we have another 2021 LEGO review. As you could probably tell by the title and the thumbnail, I got Series 21 early from Kohl's, and we're going to open these and take a look at them. So let's get started. So here we have 28 bags of Series 21. There are 12 figures in the series, the small series we've gotten so far. So with 28 bags, we should be able to get a complete series from this, but let's open them up. Alright, let's open up our first bag of Series 21 here. And we'll open these up until I get a complete series, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the rest of them. That was a bad cut. So let's open this and see what our first figure is in here. Okay, so it's the dancer lady. I'm not sure what any of these figures' official names are, but she has a really nice glittery look here. There's this really nice new headpiece on the stand here. There's a little stand to place the microphone accessory on, which is pretty cool, but it kind of gets in the way there, so it's easier just to stand her on that side and put this stand here. But that's definitely a really cool accessory to go with your microphone. She has this nice glittery cloth here for her legs, and just an overall really nice look and some dual molded legs. We'll take kind of a closer look at the entire series in all once I get the entire series, but I'll just do a short little review of each figure as we go along. Alright, so next up we've got another bag here. Hopefully it's someone different. And this seems... Alright, so this is the island dude. I'm not sure exactly what his name is, but let's get him built up here. This is actually one of my favorite figures from this series. So he has this really nice anchor arm print here, just on the yellow skin here. So that's actually probably a really useful arm. He has a nice printed bottle here with a note inside, another useful piece. I like the ripped jeans look here with the dual molded legs. And then he has a nice shell printed on his torso. Just some minimalistic back printing there. And this really nice hairpiece that goes onto this head. No secondary facial print there. But that's really about it for the figure. But then the animal accessory comes with it is really good looking. I really like the way that they built the shell here. And I really hope they reuse this part in different colors for more under the sea type animals, because this animal mold here is really good looking, and the orange color really looks good for this figure. So definitely a really good figure, one of my favorites in this series. Okay, so let's open our third pack here. So far so good. Let's see, hopefully something new here. And this is the airplane costume girl. So here's the airplane girl. I just realized her goggles are upside down here. But if you don't want to use this helmet type piece there with the goggles on it, she also comes with this really nice, I believe this would be a nougat color for her hairpiece. She has some basic face printing there, but I do like the little scratch on her face. That's really useful for kid parts for a Lego City. And this is very similar to the car from Series 18, where she just stands with her legs. There's little holes underneath the airplane there, and the legs just go through there and attach onto the torso. She has this really nice colored in black propeller piece at the front here, and of course the plane is colored in red, and she has this really nice printed, I'd say that's probably a pretty useful torso here as well, with the little flying wings and stuff like that. So this is another figure with really useful parts. So far, we're 3 for 3. Let's see if we can continue that streak. And what's in here? Okay, we have this alien dude. Here we have this alien figure, and I thought I would like him when I saw the pictures. I didn't realize how much I'd like this figure. This is a really detailed figure for a CMF. He comes with 2 accessories, this nice crowbar piece in, I guess that'd be dark gunmetal gray color. I think that's what it is. And then it comes with this nice transparent blue, very similar to the Chima Rock. He has a lot of printing. There's side printing that goes all the way up his legs. He has very detailed arm printing, and he has some foot printing as well as printing that goes from the torso down to the waist and to the legs. And it's just very intricate printing on this figure, as well as this really cool new mold for his head with this nice tubing in the front there, and there's these printed like scales and just ridges on top. It's a very detailed figure for a CMF, and I think we'll see that in the future. Not only having 12 CMFs, they can make, or 12 figures per CMF, they can make more detailed and more interesting figures per series. And I hope they continue doing that, because so far these 4 figures have been really good and interesting. Okay, we are now 4 for 4, so I have a feeling we're going to start going downhill from here. Let's open this dude up and see. Yep, we got another plane, so on to the next one. So the next one here, hopefully this is something new. Let's see what's in here. And we've got a new figure in here, so let's open it up. And this is the Beekeeper. So here is what I think is my favorite figure from the series. We have the Beekeeper. He comes with 2 accessories here, with the printed 2x2 dark tan beehive piece, as well as a smoker made from an upside down mug piece in, I believe again, this like chrome kind of gunmetal grayish color. I'm not exactly sure what that color is. And then this light bluish gray DC minifigure clip that came in the DC CMF series to hold the figures in like a different pose than just a regular stand, and that was a really good part usage here to create that smoker part. He has really good printing all around here, with some back printing, some side leg printing, and just this overall white look. They just did a really good job with that. This is one part, which is a really nice piece. This comes with like the hat and just very good detailing here. And the inside is actually this dark gray transparent part, and that just sits inside there. So once you put it on, you can still see pretty easily through it, but you can definitely tell that it's there, and that's what I like about it. I'm glad they didn't use just a regular like clear transparent part, because that wouldn't look as genuine as I think this does. And then removing that, you can see he has some extra printing on his torso there, and he has a splash of honey there as well. So far we've gotten 5 out of 6 figures, so let's open up this next one. Let's see, it's another one of the abandoned island guys. So let's move on to our next one. Hopefully something different in here. I think it's another island guy. Let's see. And it's another dancing girl. So disappointing now. We did so well. 5 for 6. And now we currently have 3 duplicates. This one seems full of pieces. So I think, oh, yep, this is the one. I don't know exactly what her name is, but she comes with this nice surfboard and dolphin part, so let's get her built up. So here is this figure. This figure comes with a really nice dolphin accessory. Nowhere to really place this dolphin on the stand, but a really good part to include with this. She comes with a surfboard and an oar in white accessory, really good looking, and a nice dual molded hat here with hair, and a nice smiley face with sunglasses on the back. She comes with a life jacket here in this really nice blue color, and removing that, there's an amazing print with the dolphin there. And she has dual molded legs. Just this really creates the look of her having a underwater suit on, and then you can just place the life jacket back on there. I really like this figure because it works both with and without the life jacket, and it also has some very detailed parts, including the hat, the dolphin, and this really nice printed surfboard, and this oar in white. So this is a very prominent figure, and I definitely say this is worth $5 getting all of these accessories with this figure. Alright, let's open up our next pack here. This one doesn't seem to be full of anything. Hopefully not a dupe, and it's another alien guy. So let's keep moving from there. We're getting a lot of duplicates here. Only 12 figures in the series. I guess we are already halfway done. Okay, we have the Centaur warrior lady. So here's the Centaur lady. I didn't really care for her when I saw this, and I still don't really care for it, but it's definitely an interesting figure here. So of course she comes with the horse bottom here, and it comes with this nice like quill here to hold her arrows. She comes with a nice bow and arrow with an apple for target practice, and she has some nice arm printing, and the torso printing is quite detailed. It's kind of more like a fantasy print, So for like castle and that stuff, it's a very good print for those themes. And she has a nice smiley face on the front with just more of a content face on the back. And this really nice hairpiece. Not much to this figure, but she kind of looks awkward standing on the stand considering that it's not fully there. So I'm not sure exactly how they want you to do that, but I just have the front 2 legs sitting on there. So definitely not one of the strongest figures, but still a good inclusion. Well, I just felt this one out, and this is another one of the Island guys. So we're not going to open that here, but let's take a look inside here and see what's in here. We have a new figure. This is the warrior figure. Don't exactly know what he's based on, but let's build him up. So here's this warrior figure, and if you weren't impressed with the detailing on the alien figure, you will be now, because this one is probably even more detailed. He has so much printing on this headdress piece, and removing that, you get to see the really nice and detailed just face printing there. He has a smile face, which looks a little awkward, considering his other face is like this very menacing face. He has this really nice and detailed printed gold shield piece there, and then he has this nice, like, it's kind of like a sword. It's in this nougat color with the black little spikes on it, and it's kind of like a softer piece on the end, but this part's made out of plastic. It's kind of weird, and it's like partially rubber, partially plastic. He has amazing arm printing here with these really nice blue pattern lines there, and then just these like leopard print lines all over him. They didn't dual mold the legs because they added even more printing, so there's printing on the sides there, and there's waist printing that goes down into the torso printing, which I always appreciate. And then there's like little claw prints on his feet there, and just more printing around the side. So this one is probably the most detailed figure in this entire series. We now have 8 of the 12, which with around 10 packs left. Actually more than 10 packs, so we should be good. Need 4 more figures. Let's open this up and see what's in here. And this is the Ladybug. Okay, let's get this built. Here is the Ladybug costume lady. So first off, just appreciate the accessory here with that nice printed 1x1 tile with the Ladybug print on it on this leaf part. She has really nice printing here. The leg printing is dual molded and with some black printing on the front there just to create that suit look. No arm printing, which is okay, and she has, kind of looks like a domino here, but these circles printed on the front. On the back here, there's no printing. That looks kind of awkward, just having that, like, red back there. But she has this new part for these wings, which are closed, but they're, like, spread apart from each other, so it's not like she's really flying, but it's an interesting look with printed, circular, like, black, I don't know, just designs on the back there. She comes with this really nice rubber headpiece on top of her head here, so you don't have to worry about any of this like snapping off if you were to hit it. And overall, this is a really good figure, and one of my favorite like costume look figures that LEGO's ever made. So we now have 3 figures left in the series to get, and in here is another one of the Warriors, which honestly, I'm not even mad about, because that is a really cool figure. Let's go on to our next one here. And let's see what's in here. We have, is this new? Oh, it's the Violin Player Kid. So here is the violinist figure. This is a really cool design here for the violin piece, and they use the Harry Potter wand piece in this dark brown color as like, I don't know exactly what the terminology for is, but it's basically the like stick that they use to pluck the strings here on the violin. He has a really good looking torso print here with a callback to a different LEGO theme. He has this really nice hairpiece in black here, and he has this kind of like, not really disgusted, just kind of an annoyed face there, and then here's one where he's playing and he's more happy with what he's playing, I guess. But that's kind of it. There is just a nice little hoodie in this dark green covering that shirt, which would be a pretty useful part, but not too interesting of a figure. Okay, 2 more left. Let's open this up. We're missing, what are we missing? We're missing the Pug and the Space Police dude. And in here we have another Beekeeper, which I'm also not mad about because that's another figure that I really like in the series. But let's continue on here. This one feels like it's full of parts, so maybe the Space Police guy. Another plane. Wow, these are loaded with planes. I did buy an entire box. It might have been missing a couple. I'm not sure exactly how many were there, if someone picked any out already. But I bought all they had. I believe this is another. This is a Centaur. We're getting bad luck here. We only got 2 more. This one isn't full of parts, so I'm assuming we'll take a look at that later. Let's open this one up. We just need 2 more. What's in here? Another warrior. Okay, we are getting some bad luck here. We only have 7 more to open, so let's get this crap open here. Please, something new. And it's the pug. Okay, good. So now we only have 1 left. Let's build this guy up. So here is the pug costume kid. So they use mid-legs with these printed like paws on the front there by their feet. They have a pretty basic printing here with this bandana on the neck and a little tail with the bandana tie on the back. There's this really kind of weird looking pug headpiece here that just fits on there, and they have a tongue sticking out in the front there, and then another one there, which is a little creepy on the kid. But overall, this is a pretty good figure. The new color for the bone was quite unnecessary, but definitely a good inclusion, getting another new accessory piece in the series. So overall, a pretty decent figure. We have 1 more figure, which is the Space Police figure. And we got another dancer lady. I'm cutting it close here. I'm really not trying to open all of these packs to get the series, but if I got the box, I believe there should be an entire series in here. Is this another plane piece? There's a huge part in here. I can't tell what this is. I think this is another plane. No, this is a dolphin. Okay, never mind. That's a dolphin. We got 2 more bags left, so let's just open this up. Just hope for the best here. And we got another Ladybug suit girl. Let's open this. We've got another violinist. So let's just pray that it's in here. And in here we have another pug. So I know this is a dolphin, so I'm not going to open that one up. Anything in here? Another violin kid. And this one I know is another one of the island guys. So that means we didn't even get the entire series from a box. That's a little disappointing. We got 11 of the 12 figures, missing the 1 Space Police figure. So let's take a look at them. But that's kind of disappointing. I found another hidden pack. Let's see if it's in here. Please be it. It's another pug. Wow. How disappointing. Not the entire series. So here is what would be the entire series, but we did not get the Space Police cop character, which is very unfortunate because that would have completed the entire series, and that is one of my favorites from the series. Not sure where it went, not sure if someone just picked them out, but they're not here, so that's very unfortunate. But here we have the entire series. I would definitely recommend this now that there's only 12 figures. For only $60, you get the entire series, and if you can get them on sale at Walmart, you can get the entire series for under $40 pretty much. So there are some very detailed figures here, and I would say quality over quantity for these non-licensed minifigure series is a good idea. But for things like Marvel, Star Wars, if they were to do those in the future, I'd definitely rather have 16 or 18 figures than having just 12. But for the non-licensed ones, this number definitely works. So thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for more 2021 reviews.